Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you have tuned into Wisconsin's 57 television at any point in the last few weeks on weekend mornings, Saturday or Sunday, you will have seen our Weekends in the Wild block. So if you like outdoor stuff, you'd love Outdoor Junkies, Outdoor Bound, and Swiftwaters. And standing next to me right now is the mastermind behind Weekends in the Wild, Mr. Brian Wickersham. Welcome to the Restaurant Show.
Thanks for having me.
You might also recognize him from the sports news. You've been on the sports news this week.
Yep.
How was that? Did you enjoy that?
Okay. Yeah, it was fun.
Good, good. Yeah, Rich is a pretty good guy. We like him. We like to keep him around. So let's talk some food here because, you know, when we hunt, when we fish, you know, the goal is to turn it into some sort of delicious meal that we can kind of take with us. So what are we going to be making today?
Today we're making bacon-wrapped wild turkey poppers.
Wild turkey breast poppers, and I'm so excited for that. Talk to us a little bit first about how do you get the turkey? When did you come by this turkey?
I shot this bird this spring with my 5-year-old daughter. I took her out with me, which was a really great experience having her in the blind this year.
Okay.
So she actually spotted the birds out while I was getting the camera gear ready.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
It was pretty much a
show?
rush. It will be.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
coming
cool.
up. So.
And you guys do bow hunting, right?
Yes.
That's
everything.
Awesome. Everything is bow hunting. That's awesome. So let's
no, we do everything.
Oh, you do everything. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. So let's get started. What's the first step? How do we make these wild turkey breast poppers?
Well, basically, you take the breast and you want to clean it really well. Then after that, what I did is I used a Cajun injector and filled it full of a Creole Cajun sauce, and then salt and peppered it, and then put it in a freezer bag.
Okay.
And freeze, you know, vacuum seal it and
Sure.
let it sit until you're ready to cook it. So it's already pre-marinated.
Okay.
For the wraps, what you want to do is cut out sections that'll basically be roughly an inch wide by about 2 to 3 inches long. Then you're going to take some bacon.
Sure. Now these sections are what this is kind of the first part, and then you cut this up into these sections.
Yep. And what I also like to do too is take the bird in a Ziploc bag.
Sure.
And you're going to use, where did I set that? You're going to use a meat pounder thing.
Sure.
Tenderizer. Meat beater.
Fixer.
All right.
I like pounder thing too.
And what you're going to do is you're just going to try and thin them out to about ½ inch, quarter inch, so that they cook thoroughly and they're not tough, because it is a wild bird.
Sure. Wild birds tend to be a little bit tougher then?
Well, your farm-raised bird doesn't have to run around to survive. So a wild bird has like 0 fat. They're basically just lean, but they're very healthy for you.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
They're clean. So.
All right. So then we open up this package of bacon.
Yep.
And then we wrap the bacon around this this piece of the turkey breast.
And what I'm going to do is cut it into thirds.
Okay.
So that you can, you know, maximize your bacon, because if one breast actually will make probably, I'd say 48 of these things.
Oh, really? So this will make 48?
Yeah. I made a little over a dozen this morning, and that was only using like a front part of this.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that once you cut it all up and got it ready, you'd be able to pull off pretty decent amount, and that's just one side.
Right.
So a turkey breast, actually, it's about the size of this plate, one side.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of meat from the bird.
And I've watched some of the video from outdoor junkies, and there's some pretty big birds that you guys get. Yeah. That's pretty impressive.
It's one of our passions. Turkeys is definitely on the list. We go after them pretty hard in the spring.
So you're putting cream cheese on this?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a chive and onion.
Okay. Wow.
And what I'm going to do is take the popper, or the turkey, and then just take a little bit of cream cheese. You don't want to take too much, or it'll just squirt right out.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So kind of getting that. So you just put a little dabble on that, and then you
roll it up.
Wow. All right. Great.
Pull that over.
While you're making some of those, I just want to ask you: Can you talk to us about some of the upcoming hunting shows we'll be seeing on Weekends in the Wild this fall?
Sure. Well, recently I just got back from filming a veterans hunt. It was a bow hunt in northern Wisconsin, which was really cool. I got to meet guys from all over the United States, and 3 of them were successful. So it was a really great experience. And
Okay.
listening to their stories and stuff at night,
Sure.
it was really cool. And in a couple weeks, we'll be filming Wisconsin's youth hunts for
Very
whitetail, which you can bring out kids from, I think it's 10 years old until they're 16
Sure.
to hunt whitetail.
Very cool. Very cool. You gonna make some more for me?
Sure.
And while you're making that, you also there's fishing shows that are going to be on that we can expect to see in Weekends in the Wild. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yep, we do a lot of charter fishing. A lot of our trips are with Wolfpack Adventures out of Sheboygan, and we'll be doing one of those trips. And we also go fishing on the Milwaukee River or any of the other outlets for salmon. And the brown trout and steelhead are running right now, so it's a great time to be out there.
So salmon, I mean, are those fish pretty good here in this
Oh,
area?
yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yep, they come from the Great Lakes. And
Excellent. Excellent. That's very good. These are pretty easy to make. You know, you cut them, you do a little bit of tenderizing, you roll it up in bacon, and put a little cream cheese on it.
And what you do is you cook it in the oven for 40 minutes because it is turkey.
Okay.
I use a meat thermometer and check it out, make sure that it's all right, and then glaze it with a barbecue sauce and let it cook for another 5 minutes, and then it's caramelized.
After you glaze it? Oh, wow, okay. I'm going to try some right now here.
All right.
Oh, we got some time. Oh my gosh, stop it. Just stop it.
And it's wild bird. It's,
wow. That is great. You know, it's not as tough as I would think it would be. It's actually pretty tender. Wow. Great recipe ideas, great things that you can learn about on Outdoor Junkies. Brian Wickersham, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure having you here. Watch Outdoor Junkies on Saturdays at 7 a.m. and Sundays at 11:30 a.m. right here on Wisconsin's 57 television. Don't go away, there's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break.